Located artifact.
But not quite. Oh, Neo. Didn't we blow him up at some point? I don't remember. I think it's either the first game or this game, but different campaign, actually involves Neo getting fucking killed. Or at least looking like he got killed. Anyway, apparently UCS has a human brain simulator called Neo. I don't know what to say about that, but he does talk like Neo, so I like that already. Old man Kane's still calculating. In the meantime, I wouldn't mind having a peep at the chips in the LC Pack of Wonders. A silicate structural analysis might prove interesting, but you probably haven't a clue what I'm talking about. No, I don't have a clue. Never mind, I'm with ya. Every minute of every day. Organize a proper escort to the meeting point. Where's the meeting point? How should I know? We're on the moon, man. Not at home. War's really great sometimes, huh? Oh yeah, the processor stored in the cargo salamander unit. Which would be this thing. Completely disarmed. Completely fucking defenseless. Except for now, when I put on the shields with the cheat. Again, I have to use it because even the fucking assault units started off nearly dead. So what the fuck? I just have to do what I have to do. And now it seems like we have to make our way out of this place with the chip that we stole. Unfortunately, as you can see, not everyone feels interested in this notion. Especially the LC which we robbed. Now I believe some of these paths are actually a little dangerous. You gotta get over on this end. I think some of the paths might be dangerous. I don't remember. They're either being ridiculously bombed or they're actually mined. I really don't fucking remember. All I know is that some of the paths are dangerous. You don't want to take them. We'll probably get warned about it once the time comes. Well, until then, stay on your guard. Look at that. Those airplanes are getting nuked the shit out of them, thanks to the anti-air plasma. It helps a lot to have a thing like that. I guess some of these paths are dangerous because they're being nuked by the asteroids. Maybe that's the thing. Well, if it is, not exactly my problem. Because we can just get around that. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the unit. Follow the unit. Follow the unit. Oh shit! We're getting nuke-renoed. And of course, there's some enemies to boot. That's okay. We got this. We got this. The Thunderer got thundered. And the rest of our troop, I think, has managed to make it through okay. Oh no, they're still going. They are still going. Alright, the salamander managed to get by just fine. Perfect. And we've reached our current waypoint, so that's even better. Let's regroup. Fuck! We got fat girls in the area. Now we're in some deep shit. If he can make a shortcut through here, we'll be fucking gold. Going all the way to the east is a dangerous endeavor. I believe they have a base there. And that's one base you don't want to see yourself in. Come on. Keep moving. Those asteroids aren't going to just fly around us, you know. Would be nice if they did. Unfortunately, they don't. Which sucks. Enemies in contact. And we got through that. Okay, one more nuking session to go through. And we should be good. There's more of these super fighters. I think there are new units in this version. I don't remember if they had super fighters before. But if they didn't, they do now. And the name is not just for the show. They're definitely super. Not as good as the regular heavy duty fighters like Thunderers and shit, but they're definitely up there. Alright, we made it. We made it. Just walk through this debris. And we made it. I think this is where we need to go. Let's check the goals again. Oh yeah, the meeting point. Well, this should be it. This should be the meeting point. So did we make it? I sure hope we made it. Oh wait, this is the meeting point, ain't it? Stop. Let the salamander move. Hello.
Mech ready.
Oh, perfect. Prompt delivery. Great. I'll catch you later. I'm rammed full of work right now. You'll be taken to the main base now. Nothing tastes better than the fruits from the neighbor's garden. Ain't that right? Finally we can take a breather. That was intense. Hello, had a good flight? How's your health holding up? How are the wife and kids? Ha! Good one. The robots, remember? Oh wait, I'm not. I am Neo, the newest human element in the UCS government. The boss, the real boss, Golan, not that nitwit president, feels that it's time you made yourself useful around here. All hell's breaking loose. That's why they're sending a man to the moon. Why, you ask? Simple. The LC girls are working on some sort of secret project named Sunlight. Our paranoid leader figures there's a 78% probability that is directed at us. He'll provide you with everything you need to steal the plans and bring them back to us. It's easy. Just do what I say and it'll all run smoothly. Enjoy the show! Postscriptum. Remember, both assault vehicles are vital to your mission. You must not lose them. So yeah, now we have our actual main goal. Gather information about the enemy's project. With the other two sub-main goals, Assault 1 and 2 must live. But now that we got all of that out of the way, it's time to get serious. We know how ED works, so how does UCS work? What's up with these guys? What makes them stand out? I'm here to answer all of that. First of all, power. How do the UCS manage your power? It's simple. You build these thingamajiggers called power plants. You can build some attachments. In fact, let's build one right now. Press B, press left mouse button, bam, you're building an attachment. Alright, we need some money. This should be good enough. We have some money. You use this money to do things. Just like in the other game, really. I don't need to explain how money works. But yeah, you make power. It's as simple as that. It's very similar to how LC power works. Except there's that one slight nuance that we have to know about. First of all, ED had that issue where you couldn't really branch out too much. ED was all about being close together, tight as a fist. But UCS, on the other hand, is more about branching out, divide and conquer. Just have tons of things going on at the same time. Expand, explore, and all of that bullshit. So how does that help us when our power is complete shit? Well, here's the thing, it ain't. If you press F9, you will notice that our power grid is all over the place. Now why is that? Why is that? Oh, that's where we get into the more intricate parts of the power system of UCS. Let's take one of our guys here and walk him over to this end so that you can see more clearly what the hell am I talking about. Take a look at the screen right now. You'll see that there are some green thunderbolts which indicate that if you build here, this thing will have energy. But then there's the blue ones. What the fuck is the blue one for? Like the last time we played with ED, there weren't any blue ones, there were only green ones. So what's this blue shit? Fuck out of here with this blue stuff. What is this for? Simple. The blue area indicates that there's not enough power for most of the buildings. In fact, almost all of them, except one. In the blue area you can build the energy transmitters. You see, UCS operates on wireless energy technology. It has wireless electricity. But it needs to be transmitted via these. Build them on the edge of a green area or somewhere in the blue area and your electric grid will be expanded by about 5 or 6 squares, I believe, maybe a bit more. It expands a lot. That's all you need to know. They are essential, despite the fact that the starter grid of the power plant is already pretty big. It's actually bigger than ED's power grid with their power plants. That's what makes them stand out in terms of power. They can spread out. You can actually build hubs of energy somewhere safe in your base and then just spread out using these transmitters. However, this approach may be a bit dangerous. If your transmitter chain is going to get, well, you know, disrupted, you're gonna have a bit of a hard time. It just takes one of these to disrupt the entire system. So either you put them close enough, you have extras like backups, or you have some strong protection around them. Whichever way you go about it, note that you can have a bit more freedom this time around. I love that. I really like that. Next up, that fucking question about them fucking mechs. Why is it mechs? Why not tanks? ED had tanks. ED had people. Why not here? Well, it's a bit of a complicated situation, to tell you the truth. UCS kinda got through a bit of a phase. America itself got a bit through a phase. To keep it short, the people of America got fat and lazy to the point where they had to practically give up all of the work to the robots. To make sure everything is in working order, they made Golan, the the master computer CPU kind of a thing majigger, and a bunch of sub processor things like Kane or Ares or whatever other things we'll meet up with. We're all there to help you out, the president. Well, actually, I think this time around you're the advisor of the president. I think in the first game you play as the president, but here you play as the president's advisor. The presidents are being re-elected every couple of months, I think, for some kind of a special lottery system, which I can't quite remember how it works again, but I thought it was a pretty decent system, better than voting, because, you know, votes are always fucking rigged. And it always made sure that it's always fresh blood that works. It's not the same fucking people that you see every fucking day. Practically the government was reworked because of this laziness, and all the robots are actually doing all the fucking work, which is kinda cool but also kind of concerning. We'll get more into that in the third game, where it actually starts, well, making sense and being relevant. For now, let's just say that Golan, well, he's a computer. And you know how well that went when somebody made AI, alright? Yeah, just refer to Terminator. That doesn't mean that their units are shittier than the ones of ED, no. In fact, they're not that bad. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of choices right now. Let's see if we can do some research. And yes, we can. Let's do some research. I don't think we have any research labs available right now, so let's get some building while I'm talking. UCS units are mostly mechs, like I already said, like a 3 million times. That doesn't mean that they're bad. In fact, a lot of the mechs are capable of traversing through shallow water, something that ED units are completely incapable of unless you're using the you know, the fuck, what's that word I'm looking for? Amphibious, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. The amphibious units. They're the only ones that can cross any kind of water. These guys can cross shallow water. They don't have amphibious units though. They have boats instead. And you know how boats work? They don't! Nobody uses boats! Fuck boats. Boats suck. Yeah. They do have superior energy weapons though. Plasma cannons are their choice, and they don't have any special abilities like the laser or the electro cannon, but they do a lot of fucking damage. If you're fighting against someone with plasma cannons, I sure hope for your sake that you have a shield, else your units will get ripped to shreds in a matter of seconds. Sometimes even just a blink is enough to see them go. And that's just a darn shame, ain't it? It sure is. Sure is, motherfuckers. Other than that, well, when it becomes irrelevant and then I actually remember it, I'll talk about it. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else that's different about the faction. It's like the American counterpart of ED, with their own little uniqueness and such. I don't know, the faction is unique enough to stand out on its own. I think they're pretty good. It's just that they're not like LC. LC is entirely unique on its own. It has that special kind of a charm. Whereas UCS, well, everybody says that UCS is the best faction. I can see where they are coming from. UCS is a lot of fun because mechs. Who the fuck doesn't like mechs? Only morons don't like mechs. I guess. Not to insult anyone's intelligence, but seriously, who the fuck doesn't like mechs? I don't care how they work or how they don't work or how they should be working in real life or not. Fuck that shit. Mechs are cool. And then you can put some serious firepower on the mech. Hell yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna like it. As long as you don't fuck up the fucking mechs. And these mechs, well, they're definitely not fucking around. Right now we don't have much of a choice, however. We only got the Tiger chassis for the mechs. The Tiger model, as I like to say. And the Tigers, well, they're right here. These little platforms with legs. You can attach some shit on top, and there you go. You got a fucking mech. Weapons attached on the mechs are actually unique to the mech. Like this mech, the Tiger. That thing attached on it is actually a rocket launcher. But as you can see, the same well, not entirely same, but a very similar model of a rocket launcher is right here on Assault 2. They're kind of unique to what they are mounted on. Tigers will always have this kind of a unique look to their weapons. Especially when it comes to the plasma guns. They start looking like fucking killer ants, and I love that shit. They look awesome. And they have some larger mechs which are slow, but they can carry tons of firepower. And another thing that I can think of right now that's kinda unique is their fortresses. ED has the shitty pillbox fortresses which only can contain one weapon, but they have superior towers. UCS I think has shittier towers, or maybe the same kind of stuff, but they have superior fortresses. Their fortresses can hold 4 weapons of any size. Just make a wall of like a combination of fortresses. First fortress full plasma with some anti-air, like 2 anti-air, 2 heavy ground stuff, and the other one rockets or again anti-air or something like that, and just keep mixing it like that, and you got a fucking wall of destruction. Nobody can get past it. Not without some artillery or some serious fucking nuke power. What a huge amount of units. But yeah, that's about it. Everything else, it's very similar, just with different looks. If there's anything else to remember, I'll mention it, I'll talk about it, because right now, I don't fucking remember. But it doesn't matter, because we'll get to it. Oh yes, we'll get to it, but that'll be in session 2, I'm afraid, because now my throat is starting to hurt, and there's still a few things I gotta do. So let's save up, and this was session 1 of Earth 2150, the Moon Project. Feels good to be back. I'll see you soon.